Trying to get the bugs worked out on the live stream here. Certain spots, man, I guess the signal's just terrible. I don't know why this thing got so wobbly. We got a new tripod mount here on the gimbal, so I think it got loosened up somehow. Sounds about right. 40 degrees cooler sounds nice. Yeah, I don't even, the Luxor, I don't think they have a poker room anymore. They used to, unless I'm mistaken. A lot of these places I haven't been into in a while. But you know, how long do these places last? These places, they last like 10 or 20 years, and then they got to redo everything again, make it fresh and new to get people to come out and visit and see the new attraction, the new properties. Sometimes they only last like a year or two, and then they're gone. Heard that helicopter tour place had gone bankrupt or even out of business, but I still see them flying over here. Maverick helicopters. They take people up and down the strip, out to the mountains, Red Rock, even out to Grand Canyon. But I thought I heard they were shutting down or something to that effect, but nope, they're flying. I see them flying out here. Vegas sign. Over here to Town Square. Leaving the strip, guys. Leaving the strip. Just a little short drive. Just wanted to go down, check it out, see what was going on, do a little quick live stream. Try to get some video without it totally blowing up. But One thing that's kind of cool that I noticed is my IKEA is open again. It was jammed. Oh my God, it was packed. So the parking lot was just completely jammed today. I didn't go in. I just drove by on the way down here to the strip. Town Square. Man, it's hot to be out walking around though. Nasty. But I got to get into the IKEA. I miss, some people might laugh, but I miss their food. I miss their cafeteria. You know what I mean? Like the $2 breakfast, the freaking $4 lunches and all that stuff. So soon, I think. I got to go back and check it out. I don't even know if their cafeteria is open. Probably. I mean, restaurants are open, so why not? Unless they decided not to do it. But the store was packed, so that's good to see. They're doing business again. Maybe they got a big Labor Day sale going or something like that. I don't know. Even with this AC blasting on me, I can still feel nothing but heat. It's ridiculous. But the colder weather's coming. It's coming soon. Like 4 weeks or less, 3 weeks. It's gonna cool down. So this is my little back road. This is my little back way, getting back over to the west side of town. Sunset. Check it out, hardly any traffic over here. And it's like this all the time, most of the time. Unless there's something going on the freeway. It's because it's not a lot of retail stores. It's mostly industrial businesses and stuff like that. So there's not much traffic. If you don't feel like dealing with the highway craziness. I mean, it's Saturday. I'm sure the highway's not bad going to the west side of town, but I just feel like cruising. And there's just not much traffic to deal with on this road, which is nice. Mostly hit the green lights. Gas is, at least at this gas station, well, that's Maverick. I don't know what the ARCO is. Maverick is $2.39 a gallon for unleaded. What's the gas price where you guys are? It's definitely cheaper here than it is in California. Let's see, what ARCO is $2.37 a gallon. So over there, so you got Ohio, you got $2.39 on the high side. Wow, it's about the same as it is here. Well, $2.39 is probably pretty low here. Like I said, ARCO shows $2.37, and they're usually the cheapest around, or one of the cheapest. Nasty wrecks in this intersection right here I just went through. I see on the news every once in a while people get killed right there because it's kind of a blind intersection and people come flying in both directions. So, especially on those blind intersections out here, like when the light goes green, man, I'm always scanning left and right because it's just crazy. Right over close to me, there was another wreck about a month or two ago where a couple were each racing their cars. A guy and a girl, it was a couple, and a 1-year-old was killed because of the wreck. So they were going like 100 on surface streets. mean, it's crazy drivers everywhere, but I don't know if it's more so here. Seems like, it's a party town, so. But on the outskirts of town, it just feels normal. It doesn't feel like you're in Vegas. Like when you're on the Strip, you feel like you're in Vegas. If you're a local and you live way over here, away from the Strip, it just feels like your suburb for the most part. I mean, you go to the grocery store. There's some slot machines at a lot of the grocery stores, but it's not like there's a few. There's some video poker machines and stuff like that, but I don't think I've ever played the machines in a grocery store. I've never had to. I mean, I guess if I was totally bored and someone was shopping and I had to wait for them for a while, I might throw $10 in, but I've played them at the airport. Everybody says at the airport the machines are tighter. Maybe they're a little tighter, but they're still under the same regulations that the gambling commission holds over them, so they can't make it too much tighter. People still hit jackpots there. Somebody hit a jackpot there, I think earlier this year. I don't know. In the millions, in the megabucks, one of those. Got a big Pepsi company distribution center on the right. This is a good strip to drive rush hour traffic. Like if you work on the other side of town, you need to come back this way, and it's 5 o'clock in the evening. The highway gets pretty jammed up. This thing moves pretty good. It's a nice little decent back road. Sunset. It's more busy than it is now. I mean, today's Saturday. I mean, on a weekday, it's going to be more busy than this, but it's still, to me, it still feels better than sitting in gridlock on the highway. Can't stand that. Kind of a new In-N-Out right over here. Show you guys. Pretty new anyway. Let's see if I can get it aimed. It's right over here behind me. This In-N-Out is pretty new. I think they have 3 or 4 of them around town now. Flights are rolling in, commercial flights, Southwest, lots of Southwest flights coming in. This is the flight pattern they fly. They fly right over this, because basically, like I said, Sunset, we're just a straight line from the airport, so all the flights come straight in over us. It's nice to see the people coming in. I remember for a while, because of the pandemic and all that, you'd never see any commercial airlines in the sky at all day. It's like just a complete shutdown, which was kind of weird. Like, I haven't seen anything like that since back in the terrorist 9/11 attack, where all the airlines were shut down. IGT, casino company, slot machine company, they're on the right. Oh, my pan didn't work. I tried to do a pan. you know what? I think next year should be hopefully it should be a good year for Vegas, because people that are basically kind of like, some people, they like to go once a year. And so they had to skip this year, a lot of people. So it's going to be on their to-do list, I think. You know, everybody's going to be like, hey, we got to get out and party and have fun. And hopefully there'll be like a little boom out here in Vegas for tourism once everything gets back to 100% normal again. There it is. It's the IKEA. That's my IKEA. I have never seen the parking lot as packed as it is today. That's just crazy. I wonder how New Year's is going to be this year, though. I might try to get a room down there on the Strip somewhere for New Year's Eve, just for one night, and check it out, just so I can go out and shoot video and live stream if possible. Just because I'm curious to see how it. I haven't gone to the Strip last year, but it's funny because when I lived in California, I would be on the Strip for New Year's more than I have since moving to Vegas, which is kind of funny, but for some reason, I just haven't been going down there for New Year's. There it is, see IKEA. But packed, look at the parking lot. Look at all the cars. They never park all the way over here. This is crazy. Let's go do a drive-by. Why not? Let's drive through the parking lot. Maybe they just reopened this weekend. I mean, I don't know. But this is just nuts. I've never seen it. Maybe it's so-so. It's not as crowded as I thought. It's because there was a lot of cars parked on the outside of the parking lot there. But it's still pretty crowded. At least it's open, right? It's nice. Nice to see. But anyway, I was saying I want to get down to the Strip for New Year's. It'd be kind of cool. Back when I was like in my 20s, it was epic. I mean, we would drive out here from Southern California, it'd be a 4-hour drive, get some buddies, get a room down there, somewhere right on the Strip, and then just be out partying, cruising the Strip. I even used to shoot a lot of video back in the day with the old school camcorders just for the fun of it, but it used to be even more crazy than it is these days. I mean, people would climb street poles, traffic light poles. We would see people climbing the traffic light poles and literally walking on top of them. And I mean, if you slip, you crack your head open, you're dead. But they were just nuts. And we'd seen people jumping into the crowd from on top of street lamps and just like crazy nonsense. Climbing and riding the statues at Caesar's Palace. Like the cops started greasing the poles with Vaseline to prevent people from doing this crazy stuff that they used to do. And there's more cops out now, I think, on New Year's than there used to be, but it was just insane. It's still fun, but now I think the place to be might be like downtown. Fremont Street experience gets pretty crazy for New Year's Eve now, so we'll see. I want to get a room somewhere down there. If it's not ridiculously expensive, I don't think it will be because of pandemic, and they want to get as many people out here spending money as possible. So yeah, that would be fun. Maybe we'll do it. Play it by ear and see what happens. IKEA's pretty happening. That's good to see. Oh yeah, I should book now. You're right. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the chat right now, and I'm driving. I shouldn't be reading the chat, right? But I got two phones going. I use one phone for the. Let's go out over here. I use one phone for the live stream and one phone to kind of keep an eye on the stream, and they're mounted, so it's as safe as it can be. But yeah, I should call the hotels. Back in the day, I always would. I would always book it about 3 months in advance of New Year's because they would sell out. I don't think it's a big issue this year, but I could be wrong. Maybe things are opening up faster and faster, so maybe it doesn't hurt to give them a call right now. I think I'm going to try to use one of the booking websites too, like hotels.com or something. If you don't really care what specific property you're staying at, you just want to make sure it's a 5-star hotel. If you use some of those sites where you just say, give me a 5-star hotel close to the strip, on the strip, you don't know which one you're going to get, but you definitely get the best rate. It might have, I don't even remember which one it is. Which one have you guys used? Is it like hotels.com? One of those, right? There's a few. There's one though that you don't designate, you don't even get to see where you're going to be staying. It just books it for you, but it tells you the rate and it guarantees that it's a 5-star hotel. So I think I want to do that. That way I'm on the strip. It's a 5-star, it's a nice property. Venetian, Bellagio, Cosmopolitan, one of those nice ones. And if you kind of dig around, you can figure it out sometimes which one it's going to be. So I might dig into that and take a look. They're not really mountains, but these little foothills up ahead of us that you guys can see. It's only about a mile or two away from where I am now. Might look farther in the video, but these actually get snow sometimes in the winter. Even though it's right now, even on the west side of town, it's showing up as 109 degrees. It's always a few degrees cooler on this side of town compared to down on the strip. I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it makes a difference. You can definitely notice it. 105 versus 113 or whatever. These clouds are helping me out a little bit right now. But yeah, these little foothills here, they get snow. I've been in this exact area right here where there was snow falling in January, which is kind of cool. to be like at least 100 days with no rain, no significant rain. We're supposed to get monsoon rains sometime in July to August, even a little bit into September, and nothing. I mean, we did get one day of rain. It didn't hit me though, but it did hit the west side of town. There were some. It was like 1 or 2 days, but usually you get several days where you get some storms, some lightning storms and stuff like that. We didn't get really anything. There's some nice neighborhoods over here. Some really nice. These places are like in the 500,000-600,000 range. I'll take you a little tour real quick. Why not? This is the street here is Mesa Park, and I think Hualapai, Hualapai. But there's some really nice neighborhoods up in here. The sun is making it tough. You're right up here in these foothills, away from all the craziness. The homes are really nice though, kind of cool style. Well, like I said, yeah, they're not cheap. They're you know, anywhere from the 500s to 600. So this one here called the Luna. These are really nice on the right. I can't see it. My phone always pans wonky when I try to pan it. Let's see. Kind of see over the fence. I don't know. You can look up the Cliffs. I think one of the areas over here is called the Cliffs. That place there is called Oluna, Oluna. This one here is called Vistara, Vistara. These are some really nice neighborhoods. Nice part of town over here. You got the mountain range off to the left. You can go up into Red Rock Canyon, go hiking. Kind of doesn't feel like traditional Vegas over here. It just feels like your normal neighborhood areas. Fly through them without really yielding at all. It's kind of crazy. Oh. It's cooling down. 5:19 in the evening Pacific time. It's a lovely 108. Gimbal gets confused. I noticed that. I have a gimbal that the phone is mounted to, and when I'm doing a lot of turns and going through these roundabouts, it's trying to adjust for the angle and the turn, I think. And I just got it a while ago, so I'm not a professional gimbal user. Mount the phone to the gimbal, and then it tries to keep things steady and aimed the right way, but it's kind of funky right now. It's easier when you're walking. I think it does a better job, but it's probably me also. just in case my battery or my phone dies before I shut down here, shutting down pretty soon. But thanks for watching the stream, guys. I appreciate everybody coming in and watching and joining me for the videos today. And if you're not a subscriber, make sure to click the subscribe button so you can see the next video, the next live stream, or if I'm on the slot machines. I want to do a video poker session again soon. And if you click the thumbs up, that helps with my channel ratings. But yeah, this is a nice area over here. You got the mountains. You got this is a really high-end neighborhood we're coming up to here on the left. Unfortunately, I'm not sure exactly what the name is, but these are like multi-million-dollar custom homes up in here. Let's see. I think there's a name of the place, Trilogy and Stonegate. Yeah, really nice. Which is across from this place called Sienna Golf Club. A lot of nice neighborhoods over here. Cool location up here next to the mountains on the west side of town. About a 20-minute drive from the Strip. Then you got a couple of casinos on this side of town. You got what is it? Suncoast, Rampart, and Red Rock. Those are 3 casinos on this side of town. I hit up all 3 of those once in a while if I don't want to go all the way to the Strip. My favorite places on the Strip to gamble, though, I like the Cosmopolitan. I like a lot of them. It doesn't matter. It's a casino. I like a lot of them. I like going to the old school ones. I like the new ones. There goes a Bentley right there. So yeah, you see a lot of Lamborghinis, Bentleys. They're not uncommon over here on this side of town. This is where a lot of very wealthy people live over. Not necessarily right here, but in this region, in this side of town. I should have turned left there. Could have. Sometime I'll take you guys up there again, way up to the left, over here. See if I get the thing. Way up this way. The closer you are to the base of the mountains, there's probably my rearview mirror and stuff's in the way. But anyway, up this way, way out there. The Ridges. Look that one up. Look up some of the homes in the neighborhood called the Ridges. There's like several that are $10 million, $15 million homes. Maybe someday, right? We can dream. Win the World Series of Poker, win the lottery, and then maybe. So, anyway, I think I'm going to sign off. Here we go. See, there's your Rolls Royce right next to us. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again soon. Maybe in a few days, or who knows when. But like I said, thanks for watching. See you later. Have a good Labor Day weekend. Stay safe. Have fun. 215 freeway right there. Beltway, highway, whatever.